Hi, my name's Sharon Johnson. I'm the CEO and founder of Australian Tea Masters. And I have with me a very special lady who is head of the National Association of Women in Tea in Uganda. And I'd like to introduce you. Yes, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Nyauhara Julian. I'm the chairperson of the National Association of Women in Tea, Uganda.
Yes.
And I'm glad to have taken part in the first African Specialty Tea Conference. And I'm glad to meet you, Charlene.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What have you found for the conference? Has it been helpful? Because you have a lot of problems in Uganda, don't you?
Sure. Yes, the most important thing was to come for knowledge, awareness, because Uganda as a country, we've not ventured into specialty teas before. So our purpose was to see what other people can do, what other people are doing, what can be done, how are these specialty teas. So we have been our eyes have been opened with so much wisdom, so much knowledge. We've seen the different types of specialty teas. We've been told how they are processed,
Yeah.
and how they are standing position on the international markets. So it has been such a huge experience for us, especially as women.
Yes. Yeah, you have a lot of problems. There's a lot of issues with tea. I mean, coffee is quite strong in Uganda, but tea is not getting the same focus, and it's been very difficult for you, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
It has been very difficult. We've not got enough support from government as a tea sector, and especially, and the most affected person is the farmer on the grassroots level. So we are trying. This was an alternative for us to be able to find out what else can we do with these teas
Yeah.
which are being wasted, teas which are extremely cheap, teas that cannot even sustain livelihoods as we speak now.
Yeah. And the labor is very small amount for a
Yeah.
whole day of work. A person can only earn a very small amount of money, and that's really affecting the industry.
Of course, when an industry is affected like ours, it affects the whole value chain,
Yeah.
right from the farmer to the worker to the processor, even government, because government loses taxes.
Yeah.
It loses a lot of taxes because most farmers have decided to uproot their tea. Most farmers have decided to cut their trees. Most farmers have decided to abandon the tea. So at the end of the day, government gets affected, workers get affected, but the most affected person is the person on the grassroots, especially the farmer and the workers.
And you told me that it's quite bad that the farmers are pulling out the tea bushes and using them for mulch in the banana plantation.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
They have started, those who have gone to the extreme have uprooted the tea, and those who have, some have decided to turn them into bushes until they think the tea has settled, and some have decided to start harvesting it and using it as a mulch in the other gardens. So that's how bad it is for Uganda as a country. But this coming here was for us to look for alternatives,
Yeah.
alternative ways to pick this tea, to process this tea, to package this tea, and to market this tea.
Yeah.
And what we found out is that if we got a little bit more of support, like trainings on how to handle green tea, how to process green tea, I think it would be the best alternative for our country. The
Yeah.
best alternative.
Yeah.
Yes, because specialty tea is one thing we've learned. The prices are very good. We've learned that they are not so hard to process. They don't need a lot of mechanization. We don't need a lot of machines. And it is a product where you don't even need a lot of volumes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, 5 kilograms, 2 kilograms could fetch you a very good price compared to either 1,000 kilograms of black tea. So we think it's the best alternative, but then now we need to start looking at how we can implement some of the things we've learned. We could need to look at how we can collaborate with the people we've networked with and to see how we take this in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're going to try very hard to help your organization
Thank
because
you.
you're doing very good work, and
Thank
it's
you.
really been a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you so much. It has been a pleasure to meet you too. And we hope we keep in touch.
Yes.
And for the thousands of farmers down there, We hope this begins as a journey that will change thousands and thousands of lives.
Yeah.
Men, women, youth, children who depend on these tea farms.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Thank you so much.
That's all right. Thank you.
Thank you.